What's up, all you people out there in YouTube land? Remember, I told you guys this channel is going to change, and this is going to be the start of that change. This is a video I found. I think this happened quite a while back, but I seen it, and I want to do a video on it. I want you to see what happens to this guy and his dog. And I hope you enjoy this kind of content. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. And that'll let me know if you like it. If you want to, throw a comment below. Like I say, this channel is going to go to just posting just anything and everything. And if you would like, subscribe. If you don't like, unsubscribe. Whatever you want to do.
I told you to move from over here.
Anyway,
hey, boy.
Let's get into the video.
I told you that you had to move, man.
I did move.
No, you can't panhandle over here, man.
I'm not panhandling.
But when I saw you, you were, and you're still.
No, I'm not panhandling.
You're still here in the middle. Okay,
I don't have a sign or anything.
Well, you did when I saw you initially.
No, you didn't. Okay? No, you didn't. I've never had a sign. I haven't had a sign for
You're asking people for money, brother.
I'm not asking anybody for money.
You were.
No, I'm not.
You cannot
find anybody.
Oh, okay. Listen, the fact still remains. You cannot stand here in the middle of this intersection right here. Okay.
Where's the law that says that I can't stand here?
Oh, there are many laws. No. Well, all right. Now you're. Now I can literally.
I didn't ask her for it.
You cannot stand in the middle of this area, okay? You need to go.
Where's the statute that says that I cannot?
Okay, I'll show you. But as of right now, if you don't move right now, I'm gonna take you to jail. Okay?
For what? I'm
gonna tell you.
I'm a homeless person. I'm a homeless.
You cannot stand. You cannot stand.
All right, what you just seen starting out, you seen the officer pull up, and he said, "I told you to move." Anyway, the guy says, "I moved." What he's talking about is he caught the guy like the day before or a couple of days earlier in a parking lot to a store, standing around and people giving him money, and he don't have a sign, and the cops telling him it's illegal to panhandle. I'm not panhandling, and he is, but he isn't. He's not holding the sign. He's not asking for money, but people stopping giving him money. But the man's homeless. He's a veteran. He's homeless. You know, everybody's got to eat. Everybody needs money, but he's telling him he can't stand there and get money from people. And he says, well, show me the law. This says I can't stand here. And he says, I'll show you. Now remember, he says, I'll show you. So let's rock on with it.
In the middle of this intersection.
But there's no law that says I can't stand here. I'm not asking for money.
This is not a sidewalk, sir. This is not a sidewalk. This is a median for vehicular traffic. You are out.
You can't drive on that.
You are out in the road. I'm telling you right now.
Okay, if you can show me something that says that I cannot stand there.
I'm letting you know right now. This is not a sidewalk. This is the road. This is the road. You cannot be out in the road. You need to be out on a sidewalk. You cannot stand here. You cannot set up camp here. You have been here since the last time I told you to move off of here. If you want me to show you a statue, cool. But I'm going to show you a statue taking you to jail.
You can't take me to jail just for standing here, man.
I don't have to show you a statue. You can look that up on your own. You can go to the police department if you feel like your rights are being violated. But you are in the road.
Okay, are you a veteran?
Oh, yes, I'm a veteran. I know
You're a veteran?
I know, yes.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, get off.
Now, there you heard he say, if you want to see a law, I'll show you a law, but I'm going to show you taking you to jail. And then he says, if you want to see the law, you can look it up yourself. Or if you feel like you're being violated, you can go to the police station. Now, before he told him, I'll show you, right? And then he tells him it's a median, it's for vehicular traffic. No, it's not. It's a piece of cement in the middle of the road, and you can stand on it. If you're crossing the road, you can stand there as long as you want. There's no law saying you can't stand on a median. So the guy standing there is right. Why they're giving him such a hard time, I don't really know. And then, not only that, he's a retired veteran. The cop says he's a retired veteran. Some veterans has more issues than other veterans. You know what I'm saying? So the guy who's out there getting money from people, maybe he's got more issues than the cop. Maybe he was in a different war zone or whatever than the cop. Oh, yeah, and by the way, this is in Gastonia, North Carolina.
For the sidewalk, I'm going to also need your ID. Collect your things, and I'm also need your ID. Next time I see you out here, brother. I'm going to either write you. I'm either write you a ticket. No, I'm either write you a ticket or you're going to go to jail. I'm just letting you know what's going to happen. Because you're here panhandling. That's what you're doing, brother.
That bothers me, man.
Well, you need to move off to the side, brother.
All right, in that little clip you just seen, the cop got the guy to move. He was moving. I want you to notice the dog. See how well the dog is trained. See how the dog's walking right beside his owner. You see the little goofy costume the dog's in. I want you to notice the dog. But anyway, the guy moves. He goes to a parking lot somewhere, and the cop tells him, you can't be out here panhandling, holding signs, begging for money, and such and such and such and such. Anyway, like I said, the guy's homeless. He don't have a job. What choice does he have besides getting help from somewhere, right?
Just saw you take money from that car.
Yeah, you saw me take money, but you didn't see me ask for it.
All right, let me get your ID, okay?
You can't ask for my ID for
Yes, I
somebody
can.
giving me money.
Okay, get your dog, okay? Yes, I can. It's called panhandling.
But it's not panhandling if I didn't ask for it, is it?
ID. You can give me your ID or you can go to jail for RDO. Which one you want to do?
What's the ID for that?
Because I'm about to write you a citation
For what?
for panhandling.
That's not panhandling.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. If you come up to me and give me money...
You walked out to the car.
Because they stopped. Did you see them
Okay.
stop?
Give me your
you
ID.
saw the whole situation.
Give me your ID or you're going to jail for RDO, which is...
Now we're on another day, another cop. She pulls up. I see you took money from that car. And you seen the dog walk over. Basically just, hey, how are you? She get your dog. Like, you know, she's too good for a dog. The dog ain't bothering her. But anyway, she says, I see you take money from the car. You're out here panhandling. He was like, no, they stopped, held the money out. I went and got it. Of course. Anybody, just about anybody's going to do that. And, you know, she says, ID or you're going to jail. You know, he's like, you can't ID me for out here standing in the road. And he's right. You know, they stepped all over this man's rights. Just basically shit on him. And, you know, with what went down in this situation, if this was white cops doing this to a different race person, you know, all hell would break loose. And everyone knows that.
Resist, delay, obstruct. Okay?
You're going to write a disabled veteran that's living in the woods a ticket.
Yes, because I asked you not to do it, and you
I
did
didn't
it.
do it. You
and I
see
sit
me.
there
I'm
and watch
here. I'm
you.
packing my stuff
I
up.
sit there and watch you.
You watch me walk up the
You're
sidewalk.
back in Third City. I'm not with that subject. Send me
Like,
another
you
one.
literally watch me walk up the sidewalk.
Okay,
you
give me your
watch the
ID,
car
sir.
stop.
Give me your ID.
You're going to write me a ticket.
Yes.
Oxford and Gaskell Drive.
Yes.
I didn't commit a crime. I'm recording.
You violated a city
No, I
ordinance.
didn't. No, I didn't. There's no city ordinance that says somebody can't give me money. Because I
And
did
you
not ask.
obstructed traffic.
No, I didn't. They
Okay.
did. They did. They obstructed
Give me
traffic.
your
You're
ID.
the one in the car.
Give me your ID, sir.
I'm not giving you my ID because I didn't break the crime.
The channel or Ethan
I'm not doing it.
No channel, but I probably need a sergeant out here. He's refusing to give me his ID.
Now, the man's 100% correct. He didn't obstruct traffic. The person in the car did. They stopped, held the money out. He just went and got it. And you hear her already calling for a sergeant because he's not going to give her his ID. And the man's got a cell phone, which I didn't notice that the first time I watched it. I guess homeless people have cell phones now. But anyway, he says, I'm living in the woods. You're going to give me a ticket. Yes. You know, if he's not around the city, how in the hell is a homeless man going to get to the courthouse if he has to go to court? They know he's not capable, more than likely. I mean, what do they got against this man trying to, you know, get by, scrape by, eat, feed his dog, so on and so on? They're just out here harassing this man. Now, I think this happened maybe a year or so ago. I'm not sure, but anyway, I ran across the video, and I just wanted to do a video on it and talk about it. So let's move on with it.
What?
40 City, I'm clear. I'll be in route tour.
Now you see we got a sergeant and multiple units on their way out here. And I can almost guarantee you it's not going to go the way you want it to go.
I want to talk to a supervisor.
He's on his way out here. He's on his way out here.
Trigger 30 in the bathroom. She's already the sergeant out. In her call, Oxford and Gaskell Drive. The subject refuses to give ID.
10-4, he requested a sergeant.
how's it going? I'm doing all right, sir.
Just saw with him. I told him he couldn't be on the median.
Yeah,
And I just saw him walk out to a car to get money.
I saw him at the Circle K the other day with a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now he's refusing to give me his ID because I'm going to write him for violating the city ordinance.
She's trying to write me a ticket because I was walking up this, packing up. She told me to pack up.
I told you,
rolling up my road, and somebody stopped me.
I told you not to
you saw it
panhandle.
yesterday. He saw it too. People give me money without me asking. I don't have to ask.
Because you're, first of all, I mean, it can be inferred, okay? Because that's the way the law works.
Right.
Things can be inferred. So.
See, they just out here shitting all over this man. The supervisor pulls up, and you know he's, of course, on the other officer's side. And like I say, they're just shitting all over him. And this footage, whoever put this footage up, you know, from what I read in North Carolina, you have to get a judge to release the body cam footage of an officer. But anyway, they said they had to petition and really cause a big stir up to get this footage, because these cops know they're in the wrong. They know they done this man wrong. They know they done him shitty.
There you go.
No, your state ID, not your VA ID.
This isn't valid. It's not valid.
I need your state ID, not your VA ID. I'm gonna ask you one more time.
It's not even valid.
Give me your
It's
state
out of
ID.
date.
Turn around. You're being arrested.
Whoa, what
You're under
for,
arrest.
dude?
Turn around.
Are you kidding me?
Turn around.
You
Turn
don't
around.
see this?
Turn around.
Somebody help me!
Turn around.
Hey, what are you doing?
Stop.
What are you doing? Mama! Hey.
They asked for his ID. His state ID was invalid. He tried to give him his VA ID. They didn't want it. They wanted state ID anyway. He wouldn't give it to them. Now, what the part I really want you to see is what's getting ready to go down right now. I want you to watch the dog, listen to the male officer, and just watch what happens.
Hey, call your dog off. 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 Sir, call your dog off. Call your dog off. He just bet me. He bet me. Call your dog off. To Charlie. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. We need. To Charlie 10 City. We need more units. We need more units.
Help me! Stop! Why are you doing this?
Okay, you seen what just happened as well as I did. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Did the dog look vicious? No. The dog's dressed up in a hat and some kind of vest on. And he says the dog just bit me. And the dog's nowhere near him. And the dog jumps up on the hood. He's not attacking. He's not doing anything. He just, you know, what the fuck's going on? And the male officer ends up tasing the dog. For no reason whatsoever. The dog wasn't doing anything wrong. Anyway, the dog runs off. And I'm not going to play the rest of the video because it's the man getting arrested, doing a lot of hollering. The man getting arrested and doing a lot of yelling. Some people from the community come out and ask what's going on, why the cops bothering him, and so on and so on. And he ends up getting arrested. The community basically ends up paying his fines, whatever fines he got. And the dog that ran off ended up getting hit by a car and died. So he ended up having to get a new puppy. And he said it's going to take him 3 years to train that new puppy to be a service dog. I did forget to mention that dog was a service dog. He said it was his medical device. I guess that's what they call service dogs. But anyway, the dog ended up getting hit and killed. So a retired veteran no longer has his service dog. And the two cops is the reason for it. All because the man was out in the middle of the street, people handing him money. But you seen the vicious dog. I mean, the dog turned into Godzilla and just attacked, bit the man's foot off. Yeah, bullshit. The dog was doing nothing wrong. But anyway, that's the video I wanted to cover. That's the part I wanted you to see. And if you guys like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down, and that'll let me know. And if you want to, throw a comment below. If you want to, subscribe. And as always, thank you guys for watching. And y'all take care of each other. See ya.